Next, chemical properties of ethane, nothing but acetylene. First chemical property, reduction. What is the reaction? Addition of hydrogen in the presence of platinum or palladium or nickel. See the reactions. When this acetylene reacts with hydrogen, then triple bond becomes double bond. So here double bond is there. That indicates it can able to react with. It can able to react with one more hydrogen in the presence of same rates. Then double bond becomes single bond. So whenever you get reduction regarding acetylene, you have to write these two reactions. You have to understand. Next, halogenation. That means addition of halogen. Same phenomenon. One Cl attack here, one Cl attack, then triple bond becomes double bond. Again double bond is there, so it can able to react with one more Cl2, then double bond becomes single bond. See here, this is called Westron. This is the common name, Westron. So what is the name, IUPAC name of Westron, students? 1,1, 2,2 tetrachloroethane. 1,1, 2,2 tetrachloroethane is called what, students? Westron. Next, hydrohalogenation. That means what? We are adding HCl. See, if hydrogen is added here and chlorine is added here, then we get this compound. Then triple bond becomes double bond. So here double bond is present. Again it can combine with one more HCl. Finally we get this one. But here one important point is that in this case, if hydrogen added here or chlorine added here, then we get same product, because this is symmetrical compound. But this is not symmetrical, because this carbon contains two hydrogens, this carbon contains hydrogen and halogen. So that is not symmetrical. But in that case, what we have to follow? Markovnikov's rule. According to Markovnikov's rule, the negative part of the reagent, this is Cl minus, come and attack at a double bonded carbon having less number of hydrogens. Here one hydrogen, here two hydrogens. So this negative part comes and attack here, and hydrogen, automatically hydrogen comes and attack here. See, CH2 becomes CH3 and ClH becomes Cl2H. That's it. That is the reaction between ethane and HCl. Next, addition of water. This is very important, students. See here, star marks are mentioned. That indicates that this is very important reaction. What you have to understand? When acetylene reacts with water, in the presence of dilute H2SO4 and HgSO4. Whenever dilute H2SO4 and HgSO4 are present, you have to think that the acetylene is going to react with water. Then vinyl alcohol is formed. Vinyl alcohol means when double bonded carbon having OH group, that is called vinyl. This on tautomerization, it gives acetaldehyde. I will show that reaction here. See carefully. This is what, students? Acetylene, and this acetylene reacts with H2O in the presence of dilute H2SO4 and HgSO4. That means these are reagents. In the presence of these reagents, this H2O is going to react with this one. One H come and attack here, OH come and attack here, or H come and attack here, OH come and attack here. Because this is symmetrical, we can add addition in either of the manner. Then the CH becomes CH2, triple bond becomes double bond, CHOH. This is what, students? This is called vinyl alcohol. What is vinyl alcohol? When then double bonded carbon having OH group, that is called what, students? Vinyl alcohol. Note this point, because these points comes in 12th class again. Next, this is this undergoes tautomerism. What is the purpose of tautomerism? The purpose of tautomerism is that OH group converted into C double bond O group. OH group converted into C double bond O group. That is called tautomerism. So here, what happened? This H directly come to this carbon, and this double bond directly shift to here. Then CH2 becomes what, students? CH3. Then double bond becomes single bond, CHO. Nothing but what? Aldehyde. So here this is called acetaldehyde. Common name. IUPAC name is what? Ethanol. Ethanol is the IUPAC name. So in CHO, C double bond O is present. So what is the mechanism? During tautomerism, OH part converted into CW1O part. That is called ethanol. That is called what, students? Ethanol. IUPAC name. Its common name is what? Acetaldehyde. Its common name is what? Acetaldehyde. Next, oxidation. When ethylene undergoes oxidation with water in the presence of Cr2O3 or H2CrO4, then acetic acid or ethanoic acid is formed. See, this is ethylene. It undergoes oxidation with water in the presence of this oxidizing agent. What happened? This H2 and O come and attack here. Then becomes what? Addition takes place. Finally becomes CH3COH. Nothing but what? Acetic acid. That is also called ethanoic acid. Acetic acid is the common name. Ethanoic acid is the IUPAC name. So this is called what, students? Oxidation reaction. Here addition takes place. Next, addition of acetic acid. When ethylene reacts with acetic acid, then finally ethylidene acetate is formed. See, when ethylene reacts with acetic acid, what happens? In this acetic acid, CH3CO minus and H plus are present. So addition takes place, then triple bond becomes double bond. Here double bond is there, so it can combine with one more acetic acid. In that case, we should follow Markovnikov rule. So what is the negative part? CH3CO minus. That part come and attack here, then double bond on this H come and attack here. Then CH2 becomes CH3, double bond becomes single. This is called ethylidene acetate. That means it's reaction same as here. Hydrohalogenation, hydrogens. Next, polymerization. Polymerization means when ethylene is passed through red hot iron or copper tube, then polymerization takes place. Polymerization means what? Smaller molecules becomes larger molecules. See, this is one ethylene molecule. This is one ethylene molecule. This is another ethylene. That means here we have taken 3 ethylene molecules. When these 3 ethylene molecules passes through red hot iron tube or copper tube, what happen? We get larger molecule. That is what, students? Benzene. Or simply we can write like this: 3C2H2 gives rise to C6H6. We can write either this equation or this equation. So this is also very important reaction. Whenever an ethylene is passed through red hot iron tube, then we get benzene. In questions, they will not mention 3 ethylene molecules undergoes red hot iron tube. What is the product form? They will not mention like that. They used to mention that when ethylene is passed through red hot iron tube, what is the product form? They ask such questions. Next, ozonolysis. Ozonolysis means what? Addition of ozone. When ethylene reacts with ozone, what happens? These ozone molecules come and attack here, like in ethylene. Then these bonds will be broken. This bond, and this bond also. Then finally we get which one? CHO is left between one CHO and one CHO. Bond is there. That is called glyoxal. That is also called ethane 1,2-diol. This oxygen come and attack with H2O. Finally it will liberate as H2O2. So this is called what, students? Ozonolysis reaction. Next, next with ammonium silver nitrate. Sorry, these reactions are not there in your syllabus. No need to read about these reactions. You study up to ozonolysis. Here you have to know one more point. In whatever the reactions, whatever the chemical properties present in alkenes, same chemical properties present in alkynes also. And one more important point, in alkenes and alkanes, double bond, triple bonds are present. So most of the reactions are what? In most of the reactions, single products are present. So that indicates what? In alkenes and alkynes, addition reactions takes place. That is very important point. Most of the reactions are what? Addition reactions. In alkanes, substitution reactions. This is important point. Keep that point in your mind. In alkanes, substitution reactions takes place. In alkenes, addition reactions takes place. So this is all about alkanes. Still only one topic is present in hydrocarbons, that is benzene. It can be done within 2 videos. I will upload those 2 videos within 2-3 days. Thank you.